Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. And today I called you here in the kitchen because I have a serious talk. Anyway, I just came home and I'm a little bit tired, but I have some energy left, a little bit, so I thought I should make some chapati. And in case you're wondering, I did this makeup in the morning. It's still on here, and this is lipstick, pink lipstick. Yeah, some hacks you can do, and then if you don't want to do all the makeups when you're going to work, you're going to do your stuff. So anyway, so today, so I just decided like let me make quick chapatis. I'm craving chapatis, and somebody asked me on my DM if I can make chapatis. So I thought like I can make for a few, like 5 or 6 or something. Yeah, it doesn't hurt anybody to eat chapati, only makes you fat. So I decided I make some few chapatis, and I'm gonna bring you guys into my kitchen today so that we can make some chapatis. And I will not be making so much, it will be a quick one, and I want to make it step by step. So if you are a beginner, this is actually for you. If you don't know how to make layered chapos, because there's some chapatis I eat and they are so fat, like so thick at the edges, round edges, and you can't eat it. You just throw away like a pizza crust. Yeah, so I like mine even. So if you eat, you're gonna eat the whole thing, you don't throw away anything. So I'm gonna be making that, my chapatis. And I have seen some people fighting, like literally fighting on YouTube about chapatis. No, this is not how we make chapati, this is how you're supposed to make chapati. In Kenya, we don't have those rules. This is not parantha, this is not roti, this is Kenyan chapati. I understand we borrowed the recipe from India, and that's why we have chapati, otherwise we couldn't have it. So we kind of changed it in a way we wanted. That is why we call it Kenyan chapati. So I'm gonna be making Kenyan chapati, not Indian chapati or Indian parantha. So before some people from other countries start fighting and saying, no, this is not how we make it, this is how we make it in Kenya. Enough of explaining. So let's go to the kitchen and let's get, and before we start, you have to make sure your hands are very clean. So I'm gonna be preparing my working table counter, and make sure your nails are clean. Hata pete ujidivorce leo, so make sure like uko sete, ukunywe maji ya kutosha because you're gonna dry. So let's head and start making our chapatis. So I started by cleaning my work area so that when I start making my chapati, everything will be clean. Then these are my ingredients: the flour, salt, sugar, and oil. So I started by putting the oil, and then I added 1.5 teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of sugar, and then I added my flour. I do the eyeballing most of the time, and then I added water, which is not lukewarm and not hot. It's in the middle, not warm and not hot and not cold. It's a bit hot, little bit. Yeah, and then I started by mixing everything together. I kneaded the dough, so this time I'm kneading my dough. And remember, I used a little bit hot water because I cooked my chapati after 2 hours. But if I want to cook it like tomorrow, like I leave it overnight. When I leave it overnight, I use just lukewarm water, but now we used a little bit hot water, not too hot. So you knead your dough. You want to knead it so well until your dough is perfectly clean. You don't have any flour in your hands, and the oil helps a lot. So that's why the dough comes out so clean when you put the oil before you start your process. So you clean your work area so well, and then since our dough is perfect now, we're gonna cover it and we wait for it to breathe or whatever for about 2 hours, and then we're gonna be right back after 2 hours and start spreading our round chapos. Now we are back after 2 hours, and our dough looked little bit hard here because I added some flour which was not the right one. But anyway, don't worry about that. I shouldn't even mention. It's perfect. So here is our dough. We're gonna need our rolling pin, we're gonna need our brush, and we're gonna need our pizza cutter. So we will start by, and this is our oil in a black cup. Yeah, so because we're gonna need that again. So we're gonna start by spreading our dough very well. You don't worry about this shape because it's a whole dough. Now we are placing it on the table and we start by rolling it. So you roll it until as far as you want. Yeah, you see the madoa. But don't worry about that. Our dough is very perfect. And then we're gonna start by smearing our oil. So this brush comes in handy because it helps to spread so well and smear so well, because the spoon is not the best because you end up with some parts with so much oil and some parts are not even well oiled. So this helps a lot. And then we're gonna take our pizza dough and start cutting by not that side, no, the other side, like the longer side, because we want our strips to be long, not short. So we cut into slices, thin slices. The thinner you have, the thinner the chapati. And then we're gonna start by by rolling it round. And then that tail, you tuck it inside, place it on your counter and press it. Let me show you again. You roll well, and then the end part, you tuck it inside, place on your counter, yeah, and press. We're going to repeat the same process, and I'll be right back when everything is well done. This part is the best because it helps you get to your layers. Yeah, now we are trying to get layers in our chapati to be. So if you don't roll your chapati before making them, so you will not get the good layers we are looking for. My chapati is just all about the layers and taste. Yeah, and this is gonna be salty, not salt and sugar. The sugar was just to make them have a neutral taste. So we're not gonna throw all those pieces. We're gonna gather them together, roll again, roll over, and ta-da, there we are. So we have all our balls ready, round balls ready, and we're gonna cover these ones, and then we come back and start rolling them in round shape. Yep. So my pan was so dry, I started by oiling it a little bit, but you're not supposed to put oil first. Only that my pan was super extra dry. So I oiled it a little bit. And then I started by rolling my chapati to a round shape, because I like them round, yeah? Yeah, shape sio tu ya verasidika, pia ni ya chapati zangu. So I start by patting them. You see what I'm doing? You see the layers already before we even start spreading the dough. So and then I'll take my rolling pin and I'll start spreading. So I pour some little flour because I don't want them to stick on the counter. And then I'm gonna start rolling with my rolling pin until I get my round shape. I'm looking for a perfect round shape. Yeah, I don't like square chapos or the one that looks like map of Africa. No. Hey. Ew, who does that? I like the round ones, like these ones. So I'm rolling my chapatis, and I want to show you guys first how you make a single chapati, like one by one chapati. And then later I'm gonna show you, still on this video, so stick here, I'm gonna show you how you make like more than one chapati in your pan. So I'm rolling all my dough, and then those are my round shapes I got there. I'll continue rolling, and I'm rolling and setting them aside because I'm gonna make them like only 2 times because they are not many. So I want to set I don't do this often, like setting them. I roll as I cook, but at this moment, because they are not many, I want to make everything ready, plus I'm recording so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm rolling my dough into a round shape. You see, I'm getting a very, very nice shape. I hope you guys are learning something if you like to make this kind of chapatis, yeah? And don't forget, please, to subscribe. Actually, you should be subscribing now. Yeah, as I roll these chapatis, please. And comment on YouTube, not on Facebook. So now I'm about to show you how to make a single chapati, like one by one. So like one by one, step by step. So you place your rolled dough on the hot pan. Yeah, my pan is already hot now at this moment. So, and once you see the bubbles coming up, the bubbles, then you know your chapati is getting ready. The downside, how do you say that? Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, like the bubble starts forming. You see those bubbles? Yeah. Now that's how you know that, because it's raising now and it's creating the layers that we made when we rolled them. So we're gonna oil the upper part, and when we do this, we help our chapati not to harden. Remember that. But you know, the dough you make also determines with the chapati you get. This was very soft. You make it soft like a pizza dough. But you saw, guys, how I made it was super soft, not so hard. So you oil, and when you oil this part here, it helps to make the chapati soft. And don't be mean with your oil, just be generous. We don't eat chapo every day. Then we flip it over. You see, it has very, very nice golden color. It looks perfect, yet it's my first chapati, and you know the first ones don't come out so nicely. So yeah, I'm trying to blow my own trumpet. So you oil the other side also. After flipping, you see the bubbles are coming. That means the downside is getting ready too. So I'm pressing because it's becoming like the bubbles are forming, and it's like it's already ready, but I want it to get a nice color, you know. Yeah, and I'm multitasking. I am rolling my other dough while this one is cooking. We don't want to waste time here. You work on one thing and the other thing at the same time. Yeah, that's what superwomen do, and they record at the same time. So we are rolling our other dough there, and the other one is cooking here. So I think now it's ready, and we're gonna, you see, it's so goldish color, it's golden brown. So we're gonna now transfer it on our plate and be ready to work for the next one. Oh my God. Can you look at those colors? Like it's golden brown. And the smell. Oh, you guys, I wish you were here. Can you imagine the first one came out so nicely. Yeah, so we go to the next one. And repeat this. So this is our next one, and we are repeating the same process. Because I want you guys to understand so well how to make one by one chapati. And then after this, I'm going to show you how I make like 3 chapatis at a go. So you see the bubbles are forming. Once the bubbles start forming, you start by applying your oil on top. That means the downside is getting ready, you see. And then we press those bubbles. We oil the upper part. Yeah, my chapati was moving all over, dancing in my pan, so I had to secure it with my spatula, or how do you call this thing? So at this point, my chapati is ready. You can see very, very beautiful color, very soft chapati, very light. And you see they are not even thick. They are very slim and fluffy. I don't know how you call it, but it's just perfect. Why are you falling? Now I'm gonna show you how to make 3 chapatis or 4 chapatis or 20 chapatis at a go stick. Now that I have rolled all my dough, I'm gonna start by placing one by one and half cook it. And once it's half cooked at one side, we're gonna place the second one and the cooked one on top. You see? Like you put, remove one. So this is half cooked, and then the other one we just placed is down there. So the next one is half cooked. So we're gonna place the third one. Yep, like that. Very, very easy. So we start by oiling the first one. As I said, told you guys, it helps to make the chapati super soft, yeah. Plus it's still hot and in the pan, so it's waiting. It's gonna, if you don't do that, it's gonna dry before the two chapos are ready. So you flip and your last one is cooked. So this is the middle one. Now we are oiling. You oil it evenly and generously, not too much oil, because we don't want them to gain so much weight and some is coming. Yeah, so you see the bubbles are forming, and yet this is like third chapati on top, and we still get the layers. Yeah, that's how perfect they are. Yeah, I'm good. I'm joking, guys. So see, they look so perfect. Yeah, some people ask me, this is just like pancakes. No, you don't insult my chapatis, because this is not pancakes. So it's very different. So much work to do. So my first chapati is ready. Ta-da! And the next one is a little bit dry, so we're gonna spread some oil. I just love the way they came out. They are so perfect, and I don't know, like, they are so good. And this is a very, very quick process. When you do it this way, it's always very, very quick. We are repeating the process, and now this is the last chapatis that we have. I think I have 2 or 3 remaining. I think 2. Yeah. Now we are repeating the process as we did. You oil the top one, and then you flip. You oil the other side, Then when it's ready and have all the bubbles, you know that it's ready on the back side. And you flip, you oil the one that was on the, yeah, you flip, and now your chapatis are ready. And now we got all our chapatis ready. That was a very quick one, yeah? Yeah, when you cook them like so many at a go, sometimes I cook even 8 at a go or 10. It depends on how you can do it. So here we are with our chapatis, and let's see how they look inside. So soft. Look at the layers. Look, guys. Look, and it's so thin. It's like a kitambaa, and they are so soft. Super soft. Like you can eat this every day. You guys don't do that, but yay. I hope you guys can make some, and I hope you can enjoy when you make some, and let me know how they turn out to be. But as for me, let me taste. Ooh, I can assure you they are delicious. Thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe. Mwah, mucho love. Bye.